Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. There's an acting chief magistrate, Deidre McKenna. What happened to the other guy? Is he going over to become a judge, or is he out ill? Where is he? But anyhow, they're talking about this particular person here. They claim she was a mule and she was fined $80,000, and they're telling her, well, they hope that whoever sent her with that suitcase that she claims now, she claims that someone that was family to her husband called her up and, wanted her to take a suitcase to Barbados. And she did not open up the suitcase. She did not know what's in the suitcase. She gets to Barbados, it's full of drugs. And she's saying that she didn't know. That's her game, that she didn't know. She knew. She knew at 40 years old who's going to take up any sort of package and take it to any sort of country without knowing exactly what's in there. You cannot tell me that someone is that dumb. It does not happen. She knew what she was doing. It probably was not her first rodeo. Maybe in Barbados it was, but not overall. I don't know if the government pulls up, other, or would contact another agency to find out more about her. I don't know, but she had to have known that she was doing something wrong and she was being silly. She was being silly, just traveling to another country with a suitcase full of stuff that she didn't know what was in there. But anyhow, the stuff that she had, they said it had a street value of $176,000. And if she doesn't come up with the $80,000 worth of the fine, that she's going to have to spend a year in prison. And she's hoping that the person who sent her with the suitcase will come up with, this is 40,000 US. She's hoping that they will come up with the 40,000 US to save her whatever, to save her. I believe it's that, to save her. And in the meanwhile, she's holding the bag. As they were saying. She has to wait now to see, if they're going to send money to her, and then she'll be released with the immigration people and deported out of Barbados. But I refuse to believe that she did not know what she was doing. I refuse to believe that. You cannot make me believe that, okay? She's 40 years old. At 40 years old, your brain, it's developed enough to know, unless she was born stupid. Now, and I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not buying that. Okay, she knew what she was doing and she got caught. Okay, I didn't even call her name. Shakeena Lynette James. Shakeena Lynette James out of Marietta in Georgia. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She got caught. Okay, she got caught. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.